In the rusted heart of a forgotten carnival, Elias lived between the shadows of the funhouse mirrors. He was known to the local children as the man with the stitched smile, a title earned not from a mask, but from the thick black thread that pulled the corners of his mouth toward his ears in a permanent, jagged grin. He didn't speak. He couldn't. Instead, he communicated through the frantic, beautiful shapes he twisted out of long, obsidian balloons. While the other carnies smelled of cheap gin and desperation, Elias smelled of ozone and peppermint. He would sit on a crate of rotting velvet, his silver needle glinting in the moonlight, obsessively reinforcing the twine that held his expression in place. The townspeople whispered that he had traded his voice to a forest spirit for the ability to make people happy, but the truth was etched in his eyes. They remained wide, watery, and filled with a silent screaming, grief that the frozen smile refused to acknowledge. One humid July night, a young girl named Mara wandered behind the tents. She found Elias sitting in the dirt, his needle snapped in half, the stitches on the left side of his face beginning to fray and weep. For the first time in decades, a piece of his lip sagged, revealing the trembling human muscle beneath. Mara didn't scream. She reached into her pocket, pulled out a bright red sewing kit, and sat cross-legged in front of him. With steady hands, she didn't offer to fix the smile. Instead, she took a pair of embroidery scissors and began to snip. One by one, the black threads popped like tiny guitar strings. As the tension released, Elias's face collapsed into the heavy, weary lines of an old man who had forgotten how to rest. He let out a ragged, whistling breath, the sound of a long-held secret finally escaping. He didn't smile then, but as he looked at the girl, his eyes finally went quiet.